The Bhagavad Gita, this revered scripture, often referred to as the Song of God, is a cornerstone of Indian philosophy and spirituality. It has been studied, recited, and revered for centuries, offering timeless wisdom and guidance to countless generations. This ancient Indian text is a dialogue. It is a profound conversation that delves into the very essence of life, duty, and the human spirit. The Gita is not just a religious text, it is a philosophical treatise that addresses the moral and ethical dilemmas faced by humanity. It takes place on a battlefield. The warriors are cousins. This setting is not merely a backdrop for the dialogue, but a symbol of the internal and external conflicts that we all face. The battlefield represents the struggle between right and wrong, duty and desire, and the eternal quest for truth. They are locked in a bitter war. This war is not just a physical battle, but a metaphor for the spiritual and moral battles that each individual must confront. The cousins, representing different facets of human nature, are engaged in a struggle that transcends time and place. This is no ordinary battle. It is a cosmic conflict that reflects the universal struggle between good and evil, knowledge and ignorance, and the pursuit of righteousness. The intensity of the battlefield mirrors the intensity of the human experience. It is a clash of dharma, of duty, of righteousness. Dharma, a central concept in Indian philosophy, represents the moral law that governs the universe. The Gita explores the complexities of Dharma and the challenges of living a righteous life in a world filled with contradictions. The Bhagavad Gita is more than a war story. It is a spiritual and philosophical guide that offers insights into the nature of existence, the purpose of life, and the path to self-realization. It provides a roadmap for navigating the challenges of life with wisdom and grace. It's a philosophical and spiritual guide. The teachings of the Gita encompass a wide range of topics, including ethics, duty, devotion, and the nature of reality. It encourages readers to reflect on their own lives and to seek a deeper understanding of their true selves. It explores the depths of human existence. The Gita delves into the fundamental questions of life, such as the nature of the self, the purpose of existence, and the path to liberation. It challenges readers to look beyond the surface and to seek the deeper truths that lie within. It grapples with questions of life and death. The Gita addresses the impermanence of life and the inevitability of death, offering a perspective that transcends the physical realm. It teaches that true wisdom lies in understanding the eternal nature of the soul and the transient nature of the material world. It ponders the nature of reality itself. The Gita invites readers to question their perceptions of reality and to seek a deeper understanding of the true nature of existence. It encourages a shift from a materialistic worldview to a more spiritual and holistic perspective. This epic poem is a conversation. It is a dialogue between two individuals, each representing different aspects of the human experience. Through their conversation, the Gita explores the complexities of life and the path to spiritual enlightenment. It occurs between Arjuna, a warrior prince, and his charioteer, Krishna. Arjuna, representing the human soul, is in a state of confusion and despair, while Krishna, representing the divine, offers guidance and wisdom. Krishna is no ordinary charioteer, he is an avatar. An avatar is a divine incarnation, a manifestation of the divine in human form. Krishna's presence in the Gita symbolizes the divine guidance that is always available to us, even in the darkest of times. He is a divine incarnation of Vishnu, the preserver of the universe. Vishnu, one of the principal deities in Hinduism, represents the sustaining and preserving aspect of the divine. Krishna's teachings in the Gita reflect the eternal wisdom of the divine and the path to spiritual liberation. The Gita unfolds on the brink of war. Arjuna is torn. He is faced with a moral and ethical dilemma that challenges his very sense of self and duty. The battlefield becomes a stage for his inner turmoil and the quest for clarity and purpose. He is filled with doubt. Arjuna's doubts and fears reflect the universal human experience of uncertainty and confusion. His struggle is a mirror of our own struggles, and his quest for answers is a journey that we all must undertake. He sees friends and family on both sides of the battlefield. This realization adds to his inner conflict as he grapples with the prospect of fighting against those he loves. The Gita uses this scenario to explore the complexities of duty, loyalty, and the nature of true righteousness. He's paralyzed by the prospect of killing his own kin. This paralysis is not just physical, but emotional and spiritual, representing the deep inner conflict that arises when faced with difficult choices. The Gita offers a path to overcoming this paralysis through wisdom and understanding. It is in this moment of crisis that Krishna reveals his true nature. He shows Arjuna his divine form, a vision that transcends the ordinary and reveals the infinite and eternal nature of the divine. This revelation is a turning point in the Gita, offering a glimpse of the ultimate reality. He imparts wisdom to Arjuna. This wisdom is not just for Arjuna, but for all of humanity. It encompasses the principles of Dharma, the nature of the self and the path to liberation. Krishna's teachings offer a guide to living a life of purpose and fulfillment. This wisdom transcends the battlefield. It speaks to the human condition itself. The teachings of the Gita are universal, addressing the fundamental questions of life and offering insights that are relevant to all people, regardless of time or place. It speaks to the human condition itself. The Gita's exploration of duty, righteousness, and the nature of the self resonates with the universal human experience. It offers a timeless message of hope, wisdom, and the path to spiritual enlightenment. Imagine a vast plain. The sun beats down, casting long shadows on the ground. The air is thick with anticipation, and the earth beneath your feet feels charged with the energy of what is to come. This is no ordinary field. It is a place where destinies will be forged and legends will be born. Two armies stand poised for battle, their banners fluttering in the wind. Each soldier knows that today could be their last, yet they stand firm, ready to face whatever comes. The silence before the storm is almost deafening, a moment of calm before the chaos. The air crackles with tension, as if the very atmosphere is aware of the monumental events about to unfold. Faces are set in grim determination, eyes focused on the horizon, each warrior lost in their own thoughts and prayers. This is Kurukshetra, the field of Dharma, where the forces of good and evil will clash in a battle that will determine the fate of a kingdom. It is a place steeped in history and legend, a sacred ground where the lines between the mortal and the divine blur. It is here that the fate of a kingdom will be decided. The stakes are unimaginably high, and every decision, every action, will ripple through the annals of time. The warriors are not just fighting for land or power, they are fighting for their beliefs, their honor, and their very souls. It is here that a profound spiritual drama will unfold, a drama that will explore the deepest questions of duty, righteousness, and the human condition. This is not just a physical battle, it is a spiritual and philosophical one as well. On one side stands Arjuna, a prince and a warrior of unparalleled skill. He is a hero in every sense of the word, a man who has trained his entire life for this moment. He is a mighty warrior, known for his strength and bravery. His reputation precedes him, and his enemies know that facing him in battle is no small feat. He is a master archer, capable of hitting targets with unerring accuracy. His bow, the Gandiva, is legendary, and in his hands it becomes an instrument of divine justice. Yet despite his prowess, he is filled with despair. The weight of the impending battle presses down on him, and he finds himself questioning everything he has ever known. He sees his own kin arrayed against him, friends and family members who now stand as his enemies. The sight is almost too much to bear, and his heart aches with the pain of it. He is overcome with grief, a sorrow so profound that it threatens to paralyze him. How can he fight against those he loves? How can he justify the bloodshed that is about to occur? He questions the very purpose of war, the meaning of duty, and the nature of righteousness. These are not easy questions, and the answers are not readily apparent. He wonders about the nature of duty and righteousness. Beside him stands Krishna, his charioteer and guide, a figure of calm and serenity amid the chaos. He is calm, he is serene. His presence is a balm to Arjuna's troubled soul, a reminder that there is more to this battle than meets the eye. He is the embodiment of wisdom. He understands Arjuna's dilemma, the conflict that rages within him. He knows that this is not just a battle of weapons, but a battle of the soul. He knows that Arjuna's crisis is not just about war, it is about the deeper struggles of the human heart, the eternal conflict between duty and desire, between right and wrong. It is about the deeper struggles of the human heart. It is about the search for meaning in a world filled with suffering, a quest that every human being must undertake at some point in their life. It is about the search for meaning in a world filled with suffering. It is about finding one's place in the grand scheme of things, understanding one's role in the cosmic order. Kurukshetra is a physical battlefield, a place where armies clash and blood is shed, but it is also much more than that, but it is also a metaphor. It represents the eternal struggle between good and evil, between light and darkness that takes place within each of us. It represents the battlefield of life, where we must all face our own demons and make choices that define who we are. It is within each of us. It is the place where our own internal conflicts rage, where we must confront our fears and doubts. It is where our own internal conflicts rage. It is where we struggle with our own doubts and fears, where we must find the courage to face the challenges that life throws at us. It is where we struggle with our own doubts and fears. It is where we must find the strength to overcome them, to rise above our limitations, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Arjuna is overwhelmed. He sees the faces of his enemies. He recognizes his teachers. He sees his friends and relatives. He is horrified. He drops his bow. He sinks to his knees. He cries out in despair. "I cannot fight," he says. "I will not kill my own kin." Krishna listens patiently. He understands Arjuna's pain. He knows that Arjuna is trapped in a cycle of attachment and aversion. He is bound by the illusion of separation. He does not see the true nature of reality. "Krishna," Arjuna pleads, "show me your true form. Reveal to me the divine reality that lies beyond this world of appearances." Arjuna yearns for liberation. He seeks a glimpse of the ultimate truth. He is ready to receive the wisdom of the ages. Section 4. The Divine Eye. Krishna smiles. He knows that Arjuna is ready. "Very well," he says. "I will grant you divine vision. I will show you my cosmic form. But your mortal eyes cannot behold such a sight. You need a higher vision." Krishna bestows upon Arjuna the Divya Chakshu. This is a divine eye. It is an eye that can perceive the infinite. It can see beyond the veil of illusion. It can witness the true nature of reality. With this new vision, Arjuna is prepared. He's about to witness a sight of unimaginable grandeur. He's about to behold the universe in all its glory. Section 5. A Universe Unveiled. Arjuna looks up. He gasps in astonishment. Before him stands Krishna, transformed. He's no longer the charioteer. He's a being of infinite splendor. He's a cosmic giant. His form is boundless. It stretches in all directions. 1,000 suns blaze forth from his body. Galaxies spiral within him. Stars are born and die within his breath. Time itself seems to flow from him. He is the source of all creation. He is the universe itself. Arjuna sees all of existence within Krishna. He sees the past, present, and future. He sees the birth and death of countless worlds. He sees the endless cycle of creation and destruction. He understands that all things are connected. He realizes that all things are ultimately one. Section 6. The Cosmic Tapestry. In this section, we delve into the profound vision that Arjuna experiences, a vision that transcends the ordinary and touches the very essence of the universe. Arjuna is overwhelmed by this vision. It is not just a sight, but an experience that shakes him to his core, filling him with awe and reverence. He sees the gods themselves within Krishna. Each deity, each divine figure is a part of this grand cosmic form that Krishna reveals to him. He sees Brahma, the creator. Brahma, who is responsible for the creation of the universe, is present within Krishna, symbolizing the beginning of all things. He sees Vishnu, the preserver. Vishnu, who maintains the order and harmony of the cosmos, is also a part of this divine vision. He sees Shiva, the destroyer. Shiva, who brings about transformation and renewal through destruction, is revealed within Krishna as well. He realizes that all deities are manifestations of the one divine reality. This vision shows him that the divine is not fragmented but unified in its essence. He sees all beings within Krishna. Every living entity, every soul is part of this vast cosmic form. He sees humans, animals, and plants. The diversity of life is encompassed within this vision, showing the interconnectedness of all forms of existence. He sees the smallest insects and the largest stars. From the tiniest creatures to the grandest celestial bodies, everything is part of this cosmic tapestry. He understands that all life is interconnected. This vision reveals the profound unity that underlies all existence. He realizes that all beings are part of the same cosmic tapestry. This realization brings a deep sense of connection and oneness with the universe. The vision of the cosmic form is not just a spectacle, it is a revelation. It unveils the hidden truths of the universe and the divine nature of all things. It reveals the true nature of reality. This vision shows that what we perceive with our senses is just a fraction of the greater truth. It shows that the universe is not a collection of separate objects. Instead, it is a harmonious whole, where every part is connected to every other part. It is a unified whole. This vision brings to light the oneness of all creation, the seamless fabric of existence. It is a vast, interconnected web of being. This cosmic web binds everything together, showing the profound unity and interdependence of all life. Section 7. Arjuna's awe. Arjuna trembles before this awesome vision. He feels both fear and wonder. He is humbled by the realization of his own smallness. He is filled with awe at the immensity of the cosmos. He prostrates himself before Krishna. "Forgive me, my lord," he cries. "I did not understand your true nature. I was blind to your glory." Arjuna's transformation is complete. He has moved from a state of ignorance to enlightenment. He has seen the truth of reality. He's ready to fulfill his duty, not out of attachment or aversion, but out of a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of all things.